Good day everyone. This is my first YouTube video and I'll be talking about the concept of the turnstile which was used in the movie called Tenet, directed by Christopher Nolan, and how it all makes sense into the sci-fi world which was created by Christopher Nolan. And then of course, for warning that this video contains major spoilers for Tenet. We'll be eventually using this concept to explain various confusing sequences in the movie like car chase and Talon, the battle at Stark's 12, which you got to see by the end of the movie. I'll try to make separate videos on them sooner or later. In this video, I won't be going into the details of what happens in the movie per se, but I'll be concentrating more on what's the basis of this movie and on what concept is this movie running on. Here we go. Before going any further, I just wanted to give a clarification. The turnstile is nothing but a mission or a portal which will enable you to travel back in time by inversion. That's it. Okay. So now going ahead, consider that you want to travel back in time, you yourself, and then you are in the turnstile room. Okay, which we see in the movie. This is the line which demarcates between the red and the blue regions. Okay, and this is the red region. This is the blue region. I'm going to depict everything, and you are the one who is imagining everything. And then these are the turnstile which is there in the blue side, and this is the turnstile which is there in the red side. Okay, fine. Now you have to make a few considerations here before we move forward. Red is nothing but the person who is moving forward in time. See, for example, consider this won't happen in the movie. Just please consider that it takes half an hour to travel from this point till the turnstile. Okay, it will take half an hour for you to travel from this point Q to the turnstile T. Okay. Now let's again assume that you start here at 10 a.m. Okay. You have decided to go into the turnstile. You have decided to get inverted and then travel back in time at 10 a.m. That is your decision. And then, of course, it will take half an hour for you to move from Q to T, which means you will be at the turnstile at 10:30 a.m. Of course. Yes, that is simple. Now, I want you to consider this timestamp here, which is an important timestamp, which will explain everything about the turnstile, which will explain why the person is reversed and why everything is happening in reverse, and what the red person sees when he looks through the blue screen, and then what the blue person sees when he looks towards the red side. Okay, this is the 10:15 a.m. part. Okay, you have to make another consideration that you are moving in this direction, right? I would just want to make sure you are moving in this direction, and then you are carrying a sword with you. Please consider that you are carrying a sword with you. So this is the person, and then his eyes and his lips will give you the direction where he is facing towards. So this is you at Q, and then you have a sword with you. Okay, enough for now. Now now you are at this position now, right? And then let's consider that this position is at 10:08 a.m. For some reason I want this position. Now you are at 10:15 a.m. now. Okay, you are 10:15 a.m. Now you have a habit that midway while walking the turnstile, you want to swing your sword from right to left in an arc. In a perfect arc, you're trying to swing your sword like this from right to left. Okay. Sorry, that is the wrong direction. This is like this. Okay, from right to left. Consider you're starting from right and going to left. That is important. You're starting from right and going to left. So at 10:14 a.m. your sword is at right. You swung the sword at 10:15 a.m. Your sword is at left. Cool. And then you casually walk to the turnstile from here into going to the turnstile. Now the biggest question here is what are you, this guy, what are you seeing while you look through this? What do you see here In this area, what do you see? I won't say it just now because it will be a hell of a confusion. I will say you later. You have entered the turnstile at 10:30 a.m. at the red side. Okay. Now you exit the turnstile. You exit the turnstile here. You exit the turnstile at 10:30 a.m. itself on the blue side. This is the concept. Yeah, I want you to know. 10:30 a.m. you enter the turnstile at the red, and then at the same time 10:30 a.m. you will be exiting the turnstile at the blue. Okay, and then your new forward, you won't be moving from 10:30 to 11 or something. Okay, you will be moving backwards. That is the whole meaning of inversion here. You'll be moving from 10:30 to 10. That is your new forward now. That is your new forward. Of course, right now don't consider that you are moving in reverse. You have to do something. You are inverted and all. Don't care about that. You are on the blue side. Just walk casually as you usually walk. That is forward. Okay, so you are walking forward. You are walking forward. You are moving forward. Your actions are forward, but just the time is reversed. Okay, so 10 o'clock. You are moving towards 10 o'clock, but you're just casually walking forward. Okay, you are moving towards 10 o'clock. You have a sword with you. Now 10:20 you will be here. At 10:15 I will tell you what happens. You will be here, and then see at 10:15. See 10:20, 10:15. You're moving forward, but time is moving backwards. Now you have a habit. I have always told you that you have a habit that you want at the midway, you want to turn your sword from right to left. So you are at midway. Now at 10:15, the sword is at right side. Okay. At 10:14, the sword will be on the left side. Yes. That's what is happening because the time is reversed. So your sword will move from here to here, this direction. Okay. And then again at 10:08, you will be here, and at 10 you will be here. Now the next question is, what did the blue guy, when you are on the blue side, what will you see on the red side? That is the question. The major question and major confusion here. Let me clarify it to you. See, when you were on the red side, you swung your sword at right at 10:14, and then at 10:15 it was at your left. Exactly what will you see when you are at 10:14 a.m.? When you are at 10:14 a.m., even on the blue side, you will be at 10:14 a.m. only. Okay, even at your blue side, you will be at 10:14 a.m. only. So when you are moving your sword at 10:14 a.m. on the right side, then on the blue side you will be seeing that you are moving your sword to the left side. Okay, and then when you have swung your sword from right to left in the red side at 10:15 a.m. at 10:15 a.m. you exactly see the opposite which is happening. Sword is at left here, and the sword is at right here. This is the whole concept. That is why you are inverted. That is why you will see yourself being inverted. Now, what will you actually see? When you are moving forward like this, now consider this. This is the red turnstile, and this is the blue turnstile. And then you are moving in this direction. You are moving in this direction. Okay. This is like this. You are moving in this direction. What will you see when you peek towards this? You know what will you see? You will be seeing your reverse self going inside the turnstile. That makes sense? Does that make sense? Why is it moving towards the turnstile? Why is it moving towards the turnstile? That is the big question. It is, you are moving. See, the turnstile will work simultaneously all the time. Okay, if you're moving away from the turnstile, then you will be seeing yourself in reverse moving away from the turnstile. If you're moving towards the turnstile, then you will be seeing yourself in reverse moving towards the turnstile. That is the whole thing here. Okay, so let's see the concept now. Now at 10 a.m. you are here. So as soon as you see to your left, there is a screen, blue screen, and then you are seeing on the blue side. You know what will you see on the blue side? You will see this. See the direction of the face is reversed. and then the sword is here, and the sword is here now. Okay, now as you are walking from 10 a.m. to 10:08, you are here, and see, he is walking backwards. If you are moving in this direction, but this guy is moving in this direction, the same direction, but his face is reversed. Okay, now you are at 10:15 a.m. now, and then you have swung your sword from right to left. Similarly, you will see the guy in reverse swinging his sword from left to right. Of course, attention to detail that he is moving, when you are moving towards the turnstile, he is also moving towards the turnstile, because you cannot see, when you are at 10:08 a.m., you cannot see diagonally. You cannot see anything which is happening beyond 10:08. If this is your turn 8, then this will be your turn 8. This in when you're at 10:15, this will be your 10:15, and that will be reversed. Okay, and this is 10:20. You will be seeing this guy at 10:20 moving towards the turnstile, and then when you move to the turnstile, this guy will be in the turnstile again. That is the whole thing now. Okay, now that you know why your inverted self moves in reverse, we will get to know a small concept here, where consider that you are in the blue side now. You know the whole story, and then you are at in the turnstile at 10:30, and then you came out at 10:20, 10:30, 10:20, 10:15, and at 10:08 you did not see the banana peel there, and then you fell down at 10:08. You fell down, and then at 10 o'clock, by 10 o'clock you stood up, and then you were standing there. Okay, that happened. That happened. Okay, now you don't know now. Now in real time, you don't know what will happen in half an hour, right? If not for turnstile, you would not know. So at 10 a.m., when you're about to go to the turnstile, on the other side, on the blue side, you will be able to see this guy at 10 a.m. who is in reverse and who is standing with a sword. Okay. Now, when you move forward from 10 a.m. to 10:08 a.m., when you see on the blue side, you fell down. You fell down. That's what you will be able to see. You won't see the 10 a.m. guy. At 10:08 a.m., you won't be able to see the 10 a.m. guy. And you won't be able to see even the 10:15 guy. Only you will be able to see the 10:08 guy only. It is not, the time always moves in one direction, either forwards or backwards, according to Nolan. So, 10:08 a.m., you will be able to see the guy who fell down at 10:08 a.m. Yes. That too, he fell down in reverse. Okay. Maybe, yeah, he fell down in reverse. Now at 10:15 a.m., the same thing, the same story. And at 10:20 a.m., the same story. And the 10:30 at 10:30 a.m., the same story. So basically, 10:08 a.m., now consider that the time is linear. And then you fell down half an hour after the real 10:08, right? Half an hour after the real 10:08, you fell down here, which means, are you seeing your future self falling down half an hour before it actually happened? This is a future self. You're seeing your future self falling down half an hour before it really happened. That is the whole concept of turn slide here. Okay, you will be able to see your future self doing something, and that will be the main concept of temporal pincer movement, which I'll be talking in the next video, hopefully. That's it. Alright, let's talk perspectives here so that the concept becomes linear and clear. Now we will recapitulate. This is the red turnstile and this is the blue turnstile, and then you are moving in this direction. See the face and see the lips. You are moving in this direction, okay, and then what will you see on the blue side? What will you see? You will be able to see your reverse self moving towards the turnstile. That's what we learned until now. Yes. Now consider you have a friend. You have got your friend along with you, and he's seeing all of it. Okay, he has been with you since 9:30. Okay, he has been with you since 9:30 a.m. and then he's seeing you go into the turnstile and doing all this nonsense shit. Now, uh, Let's see what he's going to say. This is interesting. This is the most interesting part, if you ask me. This is the turnstile, and this is the blue turnstile. Okay, this is the blue turnstile, and then your friend, your friend will see you move. Your friend will see you move towards the turnstile. You are moving towards the turnstile, and then your friend will see you move towards the turnstile. And then once you are inside the turnstile at 10:30, you disappear. You, of course, according to your perspective, according to your eyes, you are going into the blue turnstile, and then you are moving back in time. That is your past. You are seeing your past with your own eyes, but your friend will not be able to see your past. You are experiencing your past, but your friend can't see or experience your past at all. So that is why. Then why is he able to see when you're moving towards the turnstile? Because both your time and your friend's time will be moving forward. Time stops for none. They both will be moving forward equally enough. That is why you will be moving towards the turnstile, and then your friend will see you move towards the turnstile, and then you will be disappeared for him. You will be disappeared for him when you get into the red turnstile, because you went into your past. Okay, so what happens? You are going towards the turnstile, you're getting disappeared, and you're getting disappeared. So everything is empty now. You don't know. You literally disappeared for him. Now, this is another situation. This is here. This is the blue turnstile, and this is the red turnstile. And then you are here at 10 a.m. and then it will take half an hour for you to move from 10 a.m. to turnstile. Yes. So when will you reach the turnstile? You will reach the turnstile at 9:30 a.m. That is your forward. Of course, that is your forward. Right. So from here, you are moving towards the turnstile at 9:30 a.m. Okay. And then what will you see? What will you see? What will you see on the red side when you're moving from 10 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.? You will be seeing yourself being reversed. You will be seeing your future self when you come out of the red side. Exactly. Exactly. That's what is happening, but that's what we learned. Okay. So 10 a.m. 10 a.m. you started walking from here, and then 9:30 a.m. you are at the turnstile, and then exactly at 9:30 a.m. you're reaching the red side, and then you'll be moving forward. Isn't that what happens? You start at 9:30 a.m. Here also it starts at 9:30 a.m. from the turnstile. Yes or no? Yes. So you gained half hour. You enter the turnstile at 10:30, and then you are again coming into the real time at, okay, fine. You were at real time. You started at 10 a.m. and then you again came back to real time at 9:30. Literally, you have traveled half an hour back in time. And this is the concept which will make you understand temporal pincer movement. Again, this is going to make you understand the temporal pincer movement. So now this is happening. Now you have a friend with you who's waiting for you now. Okay. So, will he be able to see you moving from 10 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.? No, he won't be able to see. I'll draw it again. Wait, for your confusion, I'll draw it again. This is blue, this is red, and then your friend is here waiting for you. You are disappeared. Yes, that is what last happened. Now, actually, when you are on the blue side, this is happening. You are moving from 10 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. This is what is happening here, but he won't be able to see it. This is what is happening here, but he won't be able to see it because it is your past. Now, at 9:30 exactly, he will see you and the other person here. And then you will be moving towards him in a normal forward direction, and this guy will be also moving towards your friend, but in reverse. That is what he's going to see. So what is he going to see? Out of nowhere, two people are coming onto the turnstile, and then one is moving towards you and the other one is turning moving away from you. That is what the person is going to see, and that is what is depicted in Oslo, if you remember. Yeah, thank you for this, and I hope you understood. If you have any doubts, please comment. Thank you so much.